A 20-year-old Victoria resident lost the ability to walk after surviving a crash on her way to work. It happened in October.
News Center 25's Carolina Astrain joins us live with more. Carolina.
What was once an everyday trip to work turned into a life-altering experience. Amy Saenz was on her way to work when a vehicle seemingly coming out of nowhere struck and hit the car she was driving. Saenz remembers hearing two loud bangs and being in and out of consciousness. Saenz was transported from the crash to Houston Memorial Hermann Hospital for treatment, and while at the hospital, the doctor gave her the news.
They were saying that I would probably not be able to walk again and that I was paralyzed, and I just remember breaking down in tears because, of course, that's heartbreaking for anyone to go through.
After being stabilized, Saenz was transferred to Houston's Tier Hospital for rehabilitation, where she stayed for weeks. She's been able to stay positive by connecting with other quadriplegics through online communities.
I've met quite a few different people, and all of us can relate really well, and it's really touching to meet other people, and it's inspiring, and it's really nice, actually. It gives me hope.
Most importantly, she knows she's not alone. The transition has been extremely difficult.
Before, I didn't even know the word quadriplegic before my accident, and now I'm like, oh, this is what it means, and this is like the definition of it. So I guess it's new learning about this whole experience and injury.
An injury that comes with not just physical damage, but also emotional stress and anxiety.
I get nervous going out in public because I don't want all eyes on me. Kind of being in a wheelchair, it's totally different from being able to walk. But when I did went, there was actually almost nobody there at the salon, so it was pretty nice. It was like a VIP session almost, but the whole experience of that was really great. It felt nice to be able to be girly again and get out of the house and do something.
Just 2 weeks before the wreck, Saenz had just started living on her own. A sense of independence that has been stripped away by her injuries.
The most challenging thing, I guess, is my dependence. I guess now having my mom or somebody there every single day, 24 hours throughout the clock to help me do everything. It's been the hardest thing.
We checked in with Saenz a few months after her accident to see her progress. Her mother, Rosemary Bazan, says physical therapy has been a key part of her recovery and for hopes of regaining mobility in her legs and arms.
So right now, physical therapy is going okay. I'm not seeing the progress that we were seeing when she was going to physical therapy in Houston at Tier. A lot of the activities or exercises and stretches that they do for her at physical therapy, I'm able to do those at home, as well as we've gotten some other equipment for home that we are able to do that they're not able to do at therapy. So it's because it is a challenge. Most often my challenge is having to get her in and out of a vehicle, and there are times where I don't have assistance with that. So I've really considered maybe seeing if we could get physical therapy to come home to our home rather than us having to constantly go to a facility for therapy, especially since a lot of the therapy that she gets I do here at home with her.
An alternative forms of therapy like water therapy has drawn Bazan's interest.
Going forward, my hope is to be able to get her into water therapy, where I could hopefully find a facility that can accommodate her and able to have her in a standing position in the water, start getting her legs moving in the water. Those are all things that doing outside of water are impossible, and so far I haven't found a facility that can accommodate outside of water walking, just to keep the leg muscles functioning and to keep them from deteriorating. Without using your muscles, they do shrink, and I've noticed that Emmy has had some muscle shrinkage in her legs, and that's something that I don't want to see happening, especially quickly, because our hopes for the future is that since she is an incomplete injury, maybe there is an opportunity with enough persistence and enough working hard that she could regain some leg function, and we'd need her muscles to stay strong for that. So my hope for the future is hopefully soon we'll be able to start working on water therapy.
With a long road ahead and newfound physical limitations, Bazan says she hopes her daughter is able to stay positive and confident about herself.
As a mom, I hope that Emmy finds a purpose with her limited abilities. I hope that she finds something that she can do and do well with her disabilities. She's got a lot of life in her. She's got a lot of character. She's a very determined young lady, and I know that there is some kind of career or something that she can do well. We just have to find what those strengths are and build on that.
To learn more about Emmy Signs and her road to recovery, tune in tomorrow. Visit our website, crossroadstoday.com, to learn how you can connect with Emmy and her journey. I'm Carolina Astrain for your Hometown News.
All right, I know you're going to tell us more about how to help, but a lot of people probably already want to reach out. What can people do if they want to reach out to her?
So I'll be posting the article here shortly, and I'll have a link to her GoFundMe page where they're still raising funds and they haven't quite met that target because costs are going to continue to climb just as they're modifying the house for her needs and whatever rehab they're able to access here in the Crossroads.
All right, thank you. We look forward to tomorrow.
Thank you.